Everybody, hoping you all are doing well. Once again, welcoming you in the world of Learn with Amina. And today I have brought for you another exciting topic. Yes, for you definitely out there who is listening to me, are you a good speaker of English? I many times ask a question from you, and same is the here question, the same old question. So if you haven't become a fluent learner until now, you're going to be helped throughout now. So, how can I improve my English speaking power? This question might come into your mind multiple times, and you might be working on it time and again and slowly and steadily to improve your skills of English language. So, have you ever asked yourself, how can I improve my speaking skills? Well, perhaps you just need to be more confident, which only means holding your head up high whenever you speak. So it means not being afraid to make mistakes and accepting that whatever you do is wrong all the time. So it means that speaking English with power is an ultimate strength for you. So, what I'm going to talk to you about how you can become a more confident speaker. Well, I'll be telling you three basic and major things that would help you to become a more confident English speaker. But how can you do that? This question arises in your mind. You can become more confident English speaker by three things. Number one, working on your pronunciation means you should practice your speaking in front of a mirror, saying the lines along with the video you are watching. You should see vlogs and posts and some other things like that. Number two is improving your fluency. Fluency is how well you can speak without pausing and stopping. So, focusing on getting your meaning across instead of every single word. So, you can practice this with Fluento. Like Fluento is an app, as I already discussed it with you as well. So, it would be very helpful for you. So, whatever you do to learn language is basically your good skill to improve. And afterwards, third thing is learning new words. The more words you know, the more easier it is for you to speak to another person. So, always use fun public speaking exercises to build your confidence and work hard for every learner to speak over there. I am telling you that you should work hard and improve yourself. Now I'll be telling you 7 super tips of mine to improve your English speaking power, and with 7 powerful and proven techniques that everybody can follow and can get benefit from. So super tip number one is practice breathing. Do you know how to breathe? Of course you would say you do, but you are doing it right now. Is that breathing practice? Well, breathing is an important part of speaking. So it can help you relax, it can help your fluency, and it can run out of breathe in the middle of a sentence. So you have to stop. Many public speakers, actors, and other people who use their voices a lot practices their breathing skills actually. So to practice breathing, you should sit and stand. You should sit and stand, and you should actually enjoy learning ahead. So, what you're going to do to practice breathing, you should stand up and sit, and then count how long you inhale and exhale, right? So, try making the exhales means when you breathe out, last twice as long as inhaling is. So, it's a basic yoga exercise type of technique for good speakers. So let's warm up your throat by humming as you exhale. Move your tongue around in your mouth, and your mouth needs exercises too sometimes because it just gets tired. So, number two super tip is make vowel sounds. Well, prepare your mouth for speaking by making the sounds of the vowels A, E, I, O, U. Make a shape with your mouth as you make these sounds and exaggerate the sounds and shapes that make them both very large and obvious to speak. So this exercise will actually help you to improve your pronunciation of the sounds, since it makes it easier to hear the difference between cat and cut and so on. So tip number 3, super tip number 3 is fast and slow speech. Now, how would you do that? You should know where you have to be fast and where you have to be slow. So this is a great exercise to record. Most phones come with a basic recorder or camera, video camera. So you can go all out there in Androids and iOS and you can record over there. Just find a short paragraph, that's what your reading level is, and you can find lots of short reading passages at different levels, say for example from any article or book you want to read. So record yourself reading the passage aloud and in two different ways. So first as fast as you can, and the second one as slow as you can, means very slowly. So listen to the recordings. How do they sound? You should have felt a difference in both the recordings. Now the faster one, maybe you are unable to listen some of the words and understand, and in the slow one you might be are unable to cope with the sentence slow motion. So what you have to do, speaking fast will help you work on your fluency. So since you are not worrying about every single word you said while speaking. So super tip number 4 is improvisation. Improvisation, or improve for short, which means making things up in the moment. There are a lot of really fun improvisations ideas that are even more fun in groups. So just like acting like an animal, it won't help your English. So it's just for sure is only a fun. There are two things and ideas that you can do on your own to improve your improvisations. So choose an ordinary object like a pen, make up a story about it, and talk about it how it is to you. Or choose a letter of the alphabet and speak as long as you can while starting every sentence. So, super tip number 5 is speak for 2 minutes. Now, this is another kind of practice which will improve your fluency and increase your confidence. Now, how it will improve you? Well, let's see ahead. Let's see ahead. What is tip number 1? That you should speak for 2 minutes. As I discussed with you, that you should speak for 2 minutes and you should be very confident about your fluency skills. So set a timer on your phone for 2 minutes and choose a random topic to speak every day. The more you speak, the more prompts you have ideas, the more prompt ideas you can include in your speech. Now speak about a topic for the full 2 minutes without giving yourself time to think about it. Now the first minute would be very hard for you, but hopefully the second minute you will start to speak more confidently and more easily. So next time someone asks you about yourself, you'll be always ready. Tip number 6 for today's super tip is, number 6 tip is that say tongue twisters slowly. Do you like tongue twisters? Well, tongue twisters are phrases and sentences that are difficult to say quickly, so they are meant to be just for fun. So you can get more likely your tongue get confused in saying them slow, though it's an excellent way to work on your pronunciation, how clearly you speak. So choose one of the many tongue twisters you find on different websites on internet and say it slowly, because making sure that you are clearly pronouncing every correct word. So last tip of the day for improving your skills is speak in gibberish. How would you improve by gibberish? Now you have practiced being understood. It's time to say some nonsense. Let's enjoy. Speaking in gibberish means speaking with made up words that don't mean anything. So sit or stand in front of a mirror or another person you have at home and try to have a conversation about using any real word. So you can have nonsense words or even say ABCs and so on. How could it be possibly help you in your English skills? Well, speaking isn't just about the words. So your body and tone and it makes a huge difference how you understand. So as you speak in gibberish, use your hands, body, and tone of voice to make the nonsense words into something meaningful. Try to show where if you are sad, angry, confused, and so on. So it's very important to know that English well in order to speak is very important, and you are going to excel in the coming era with English language. I hope with today's Super 7 tips you have enjoyed a lot, and till my next video I'll be bringing something innovative to you. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Yamanullah, this is Learn English with Amina. Keep sharing, subscribing, and hit liking my channel. Bye bye. See ya.